Test S123. Okay, we are opening up our. Here we go. Opening up my main. So I got 15 primals I've saved. Taking just shy of 2 months and change. Now there's still a 2 times sacred going on as well right now. I think they're gonna day by day add another one. I don't know, but my guess is they're trying to gut people's shards for the fusion because the fusion's actually good. I don't really want to do that, but at the same time, I've been saving these forever, waiting for a 2x. So we got an ancient. Just getting our clan boss stuff first. So we got an ancient. That's it so far. No books today either. 2 ancients. And a legendary book. Doom Tower is done, so I've got all the shards out of there. Okay, keys done. Alrighty. Got enough room. So I'm going to open the 5 first. And here we go. That's one way to open. I already have him, but yeah, that's one way to kick things off. So one legendary, 1 epic so far. I am going to check one thing before I do the 10 pull, is that the mythics is increased, not just the epic and legendary. Yeah, okay, mythical is kicked up too. Alright, 10 pull time. Do we get lucky? Do we get lucky? Looking for red, please. Please. I haven't gotten a mythical in so long. Come on. I do not see 2x happening here. Please, red. Please. No. Oh, that's painful. So we got 1 legendary and 3 epics. That is painful though, Flary. I'm like, I'm close to mercy on these. And, so we got a second big one. We did not get anything juicy. Big is not bad, but yeah, we did not luck out today. No red. The legendary on the first go was nice though. I'll make a clip of that later, but yeah, that is not a bad piece, but it's in a not great set, and it's not perfectly rolled. I wouldn't really buy anything from here unless these are 7s, just for how expensive they are. Like, this is 4 million. If these are 7s, it's probably like 6. But if you're gonna spend that much silver on one item, it's not really worth it unless it's like perfect across the board. I am heartbroken that we still don't have a mythical. Let me check my spreadsheet quick, how many we've opened. On main. So now I am 137 primals in only during 2x. That's brutal. 21, 15, so it's 36. So it's 136. Ah, that kills me. I've opened that many and no mythical. It is what it is. How many do I have going into the fusion right now? I've got 9 and 4. I'm just trying to keep track because you need a decent amount. Like, I'm going to have to start saving as of today for the fusion. But yeah, that hurt. It cut deep. I'm gonna turn this on in the background. Use gems to restore keys. Void Day is the only day I would say double down on the keys. I told it to do background battle, did I not? I'm glad I got a legendary, but I'm still like, you know, it's a double, it's nothing crazy, and that one did not feel good. Today is June 1st. That hurts so much. I'm never getting lucky on these on the mythicals. I wonder if I have any of those. When this finishes, I'm gonna check if I have any of those. The Void mythical fragment ones. I've been doing Cursed City, so I should have one or two of those, but maybe I've pulled them in the past. I don't know. I don't really keep track of them. Cat, what are you doing? Feels bad though. That was rough. I hope you all have better luck than I do. Because, oh man. Why is chat on? Did you want to? Do I want to open yours? Yeah, sure, if you want. Can you Discord me your login info again? Unless it's the same. I'll open yours up for you too. Yeah. Oh, I got one more. Fingers crossed I didn't grab the one from the anniversary pack. One in a dream. No. I don't know if you want me to open them. This is rough luck, man. I mean, that rare champion's not bad, but man, the big one was nice as an you know, first shard, but I'm opening Discord right now. So here, I'm gonna open shards for one of my clanmates. I don't know. Let me see. Add account. I wiped my player in play, so I'm doing it right now. Oh, you got 15. Okay. Do you want to jump? So do the call 1 sec. I'm gonna open Discord up on my phone. Get the audio going for you. I'm just putting my headset on 1 sec.
Test.
All right. I just got to. I'll get you on a call in Discord in a sec. Just 1 minute. And audio headsets. I just need to put the Discord audio on in the app because it's not picking up. Test 1 2 3. So give me 1 sec. I'm gonna put the call through to you. Okay. And it's ringing for you. I do need to put Discord to my headset, so 1 sec. Voice and video. Input is going to be that one. And headphone, that one. Test 1 2 3. So the headset works, but the mic's not. which one? Wave 3 mic. Test test 1 2 3. Test test 1 2 3. Yeah, it's not picking up the mic. 1 second, sorry. Test test 1 2 3. There we go. Okay. And did the call go through? Because I can't hear you. I'll give you 2 minutes. Okay. Yep. Just ring me in here when you're ready. Discord audio's not picking up either. Properties. Discord. Okay. So I've got to scroll up a lot to find the login info. There we go. Copy. Paste. Next. Copy. Paste. Okay. Come on. Why to load separately? Okay, I see you call in 1 sec. Okay, talk. Can you talk on the mic for a sec?
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, yeah. And it picked up in
perfect.
it picked up in the reader too, so that worked out great. Okay, welcome. This is is it Taylorn? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Talorn. That's
Talorn,
fine.
yeah.
It's good, close enough.
Yeah. You have good impulse control to not pull all your sacreds right now. The next fusion you want to go for, just so you know.
I
very,
had
very
15 and I went down to 10.
Oh, okay. You opened a few then. And
Yeah.
You've got the room for these. So I'm gonna. Do you want me to open all of them or just like 5 of them?
Go ahead, open them all, because
Okay.
I haven't opened on it 2 times ever, so
Yeah.
I better
well,
do it.
Fingers crossed. Have you kept track of how many you've opened?
No, I am not that important.
Okay. No spreadsheets going. Okay.
No.
Yeah, man. It's not that I dislike Biggin, but like that when I first started, and then I got a legendary. I was like, now it means I'm not gonna get a. Oh, there you go. You got a Loki. Did you already have him?
No, I don't.
So well, you got a Loki.
Nice.
Maybe we'll get back to back. I want to see you get red. I didn't get red, so I want to see you get it.
I don't have a red, so I'd love a red.
Yeah. Someone else in our clan was telling me, like their account's like almost 4 or 5 years. Maybe it was Birdie, but I don't think it was Birdie because Birdie's got more than I do. Okay, you got an epic. It's Kitus. I don't know who that is. All right, do you want me to pull them all individually or 10 pull it?
I'll go ahead 10 pull it.
Fingers crossed here for you. Fingers crossed. Going red, please, please, please. You're getting a lot of epics. You've gotten. Please, please. Fingers crossed. Fingers and toes. Nah.
That's so good. Good.
You had good epic rates. You got out of 15, you got 5 epics and 1 Lego. So, but
I might have at least got the what
you'd
is
be
it?
good in
The
points. I mean, that's almost 3 or 4 thousand points for the summon.
that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look at your group. My group's terrible. I don't know if you saw when I opened them. I think the leader's like 16,000. So you got a legendary book. You got one of the immortal soul stones and an epic book.
Okay.
And you're in 11th.
Oh wow.
Or no, 14th. 14th right now. You're in a group with like, that's the hard thing is if you've won recently in any of the tournaments, the next group of tournaments you go into, they put you with like all the winners. So that's how they keep it competitive, so to speak. Like you have to lose like 5 tournaments in a row, or a couple weeks in a row for them to like lower, like for you to kind of slowly climb down to get a group that's not stacked. But yeah, man, like I'm glad Loki's new for you because.
Was he
He was a login legendary.
Oh, then I do have him. I'm sure.
Okay. There's a new one
go throw him in
next week. Yeah.
Because I haven't missed any of the logins, so he wouldn't be that. But then throw him in the him in the Guardians.
I'm trying to remember which faction he's part of. I think he's part of the Dark Elves. Well, your Dark Elves is already full. No, he's not a Dark Elf. Is he a High Elf? Pretty sure he's an Elf. I mean, if you want to get technical, he's a Skinwalker. If you're going by the lore, but
or maybe Barbarian. Giant.
Yeah, is he a Barbarian? Like, what is he under? Yeah, he's a Barbarian. You're right. So yeah, you do have. There you go. He is worth building for Arena. He's climbing up there, but that just gave you res and accuracy. Those are pretty important. Like these last 3 are great stats. The front ones are more attack based. These are the other like the back end is what really pushes you in other areas. You get different deals than I do too. I just noticed like your store deals. I don't buy them anymore, but
I haven't bought forever, but
so like this store you have here, I don't get this kind of a deal. Like just because I used to spend, they give so like this here would have like 3 5 stars and 12 chickens, and it would be like $100. That's the kind of deals they offer me. I'm like, no.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of wonky. They kind of have gone down recently. Like I've been getting the Warrior Pack deals every once in a while, but they still are like this one would maybe be 50, with like it might have 2 mythical books and like 3 legendary books and 3 of these, and then it would be like $50 or $60. But yeah,
well, there's a little bit difference because there's your CAD and IBSD.
Yeah, the currency difference is there too. Like, are you still leveling up? Or no, you're 100 too. Like on your path. So like primals are better priced for you guys. Like I still wouldn't drop the money on them, but like they're for you they're about $4 each, which is what they should be. But in Canadian they're like $7-8 each. So it's just like you at that point your odds are better with sacreds. So why would you buy primals? I mean, you want I understand spenders want the red, but the increase rate's 1%. So it's 200 and what's the mercy again for primals? Mythical. You get 10% per shard after 200 shards.
Wow,
so,
that's still a lot.
Yeah, think of it this way. I know we were 2 separate accounts, but we've opened 31 between 2 different accounts and gotten done. And I'm already 100 and like just from last year and half the year before. Because like I think you get 10 to 15 every 3 months. What I wanted to check too is like not the fragment remnant. These I should have a few of, but I don't. I'm actually thinking I might have already opened them because I usually get them for the Clambers clan.
I've been trying to do a little bit of the remnant stuff, but in Scar City.
You had an ancient shard in this shop. I picked that up. These
Oh, nice.
these guys. Let's see your soul merchant. Oh. So when she gets added, if you ever get her, she's worth grabbing the souls for. Mortu. He feels. I think he was in the video for the new event coming. So, I'm wondering if his value is gonna go up. Do you have souls for these guys? Oh, you do. You've got a couple legendary souls just chilling. Oh, Zergala, you got a 4-star. Or Zavia, sorry. Zavia, you got a 4-star. She's worth building. Do you have like a point? Yeah, you already. Yeah, never mind. I can see why you don't. Because Vizier does what she does pretty much, and so does Venus. Does she Zavia? Because she does poisons, and she blows them up. Instantly activates. So she's a good boss killer. And then Doom Tower.
Okay.
If you ever have issues with hard Doom Tower, she can blow up the waves in Doom Tower. Because you have a 4-star soul, like she's gonna have there's this blessing here. That's weak poison cloud. Where is it? There's one that like procs extra damage out of poisons.
Okay.
Doesn't increase the damage. No, that's a lethal dose. Yeah, from poison debuffs. Arena and Siege. Ignores resistance. 35% of their res. But because you'd have a 4-star, you're getting 30% crit damage as well. And crit rate reduces bomb timing, I think. But poison can crit. So, when it's a percent based, and then I forget how the math is done. There's a whole like thing, but this mastery is pretty good for them. Also, you can do. Where is it? This one reduces their overall defense, so the poison would.
Okay.
But it's really up to you. Like you don't. She's not a priority. Like you've got a lot of these roles filled. Like you have Venus. She does 90% of what she does, except Zavia is basically Venus, and do you have Elenaril? Elenaril is like a poison. No.
Oh, I don't know what blessing to give to my new guy that I just got a 6-star for.
This one, Elegaeus.
Yeah.
That's a hard choice because he's a great support. Block active skills on an A1. So if you put him on an ally attack, and the chance increases like for every 1%, so like if he's getting hit and regenning and stuff, but like if his HP is low, he just keeps them locked out. 2 random buffs, decreased turn meter. So there's a buff.
I don't have them. I don't have them booked. It looks like.
You don't have what?
I don't have them booked yet.
No. You might not need to. This is the only thing that you might because it's a passive. It drops it down to 4 turns. So, so it prevents his death and keeps him alive with 1 HP. Heals him by 30%. Fills turn meter. Places a shield. So there's a relic. I don't know if you have it yet. Where is it? You could put this one on, for instance. Instantly heals 10% when their HP drops below 50. So if you put that on him and his passive goes off, instead of healing by 30, he gets 40% of his HP. There's also this. Where is it? Because I think you have it too. There's another relic. Heals and turn meter effects increase by 15% more. The journal. If you put either of these are great on him, and I think this one too. Because he's a stripper on a placer. He places block buffs, so he does have that. But he's not, I just mean he's not actively. He's got 2 debuffs he's placing constantly. Not. But other champions that they have a lot of debuffs. Someone like Venus, for instance, like where she's throwing them out. This relic here is really good.
Okay.
Because it makes her do 30% more damage just on her hits. So if you put a Venus in high crit rate and damage on top of her poisoning, she's gonna start like just chipping away at them. Where is it to? This is good for if you have an arena team because you've got duchesses, or your chimera teams. You could put this on your chimera damage dealer. Their damage increases each time they take a turn while they have Veil Perfect Veil. So you also have, I think, where is he? I think Harvest Jack has Perfect Veil. No, he has True Fear. I always think of the two as the same. There's another.
So he strips buffs?
Which one?
He
Elegaeus?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so he does both. He not just strips buffs, he removes buffs from them, decreases their turn meter, decreases turn meter further for each debuff removed. This goes down to a 4-turn cooldown. He is worth booking, but I mean, like, he's not. Now that he has 6 stars, I mean, if you're not prioritizing Duchess or someone else, he is worth it.
Might be worth removing my epic that I have in my team and replace him with him.
Yeah, he is very good with it's a constant. Like this one's like his block buff that spreads is a 3-turn cooldown when booked. So like if Doom Tower waves, for instance, this is very good. Because if they have 2 Venuses or 3 Venuses or 2 Cephis and 3 Rhodos, it just spreads. All the copies get it. You have to build him with. He has accuracy as a lead, but you have to put him into. You're trying to get him north of like this accuracy stat. You want through the roof, like 700. Kind of. Okay. The sets for that are the ones down here. So this is just. I wanted to go over this with you too last time, but we were talking a lot, or I was talking a lot. Sorry.
I think we were both worse.
So all these top sets, like basically from. So this top section, over time, you're going to sell off everything here besides speed, basically. And unless they're like near perfect pieces. So like this piece, for instance, has attack and speed. You hit triple speed. You keep this. It has good substats, res and attack. But if this piece was built like this and then has like HP flat and defense flat, and it's an attack set with it, like you want attacks, you eventually are planning to replace that piece. So whatever champion's wearing it, you're eventually going to sell it. This has speed on it, so again, you like that alone is worth keeping it for having such a high speed set. But the difference here is this gives 12% crit rate, right? If you go down here, all of these sets are better. Every last one of them is better. This one's giving ignore their enemy defense. Kill strokes giving crit damage and speed. If you put, you'll get 60% crit damage and 15% speed increase on top of whatever the base stats are, right? So outside of this, so right now what this is basically saying is attack, speed, crit rate. These are good substats, as I said, but like if this had those bad stats on it, Impulse immediately better because it reduces skill cooldown on top of it. Defiant on a defensive champion is immediately better. Bolster as a 4-set is better on a support. Righteous, the speed plus resistance. Like this is really great arena set. As well as Doom Tower if you're trying to whoever your reviver is, like your Cephii or Duchess, like anyone that you're trying to keep alive, getting 120 res just right out of the set. But even that now is overshadowed by these new sets. Like these 9 pieces. Like if they don't boost these here, these being 2 pieces are fine, but all the 4-piece sets are going to get replaced by these. Because right now, Merciless, there's no better set in the game than this for attack champions. It gives ignore defense, decreasing a random skill. So it's giving you that set we just looked at. This one here, the Impulse. You're getting that benefit just for continuing to put more of these on. And on top of that, you're getting attack, So right now so the first bonus with one piece replaces a 2-piece set. The second piece replaces the crit damage set and the attack set. Adding speed now, you're getting, with just wearing 3 pieces of gear, you're getting the bonus, half the bonus of wearing a full set of or 2 pieces of speed. So you're getting 50%. Then you're getting the skill cooldown. Then you're getting more. As soon as you get this, it's immediately better than all those sets combined. Once you get to the 5th piece, you get to the 6th and you're ignoring defense, and then the damage, speed, and extra turn. Like if you could 9-piece any of your attack champions, they become disgusting. Like you can't even compare them to how they were before. This set is for buffers. So people like Duchess that you want to flip, like you want them to keep having turns. So they just keep spreading their buffs, keep stripping debuffs off you. Like Madame Saris is a great champion for this set too. You can even if you only get it to the 6th piece, decreased turn meter, fills turn meter for that champion. It's 20% more speed, HP, and res. So it's like it's tanking them up too. And I don't think, is it here? Yeah. So you have lots of Hydra protection. So this protects the buffs they place, and this is all multiplicative. Like these all stack into each other. So when you get to the 9-piece, allies deal 5% more damage per buff placed by this wearer. So if you have a champion that puts multiple buffs, so like Duchess here, she places block debuffs, increase attack, right? Because she's doing 2, immediately they're doing 5. Your whole team on Hydra does 5% more damage every 2 turns. So a better example is Krisk. Krisk plays so many buffs because he does the heals. Every individual continuous heal is considered a different one, and he does these as well: the increased defense and increased speed. So he's putting out so many buffs. He has this one as well. These are debuffs, but the shield. And then, so yeah, I think he's putting out 5 total, just on one champion. If you're adding that, like each champion's gonna get that extra kick, including him. Or no, sorry, it's allies. The set's allies. But yeah, anyway, you get what I'm saying. Like he just becomes a different champion with that set on. And they're protected, which means the Hydra can't take them. So it's what's the protected percent chance? 75%. So I don't know. I'd have to look at one of the Hades videos from his team if it's 75% per each buff placed, like individually, that they have that much of a chance to be protected, or if it's just while he's placing buffs, one of the buffs he's placing across the teams gets protected. Because I have this on Grando Padridge, I think's his name, and he places tons of buffs. Like Wixwell is a good example too. He places so many buffs. He's doing the shield. He's the shield, increased defense, and another shield here. Intercept stacks, like counter attacks. Like he's just firing out buffs nonstop. Sifi as well. Pythion, I think, is he does block debuffs, heals, strengthen. But you get what I'm saying, like just nonstop.
Yeah.
That set's very good. You're starting to get a lot of it too. So, champion like him that's wearing 2 pieces of it, you get him down. This is Stone Skin, but you get what I'm saying. Like you get him into Stone Skin's good for him if you're putting him in arena, or climbing through Doom Tower. But Stone Skin's great on him, by the way. A lot of people throw Stone Skin on him with really low speed, and he just becomes this like arena tank absorbing damage. It's like a sponge. Because he has a passive heal. And then he increases his stats as his allies die, and then if you just have your reviver going, he becomes so hard to kill. Unless like people have ignore defense, ignore Stone Skin, which you have to have like the set pieces for. Like it becomes a whole thing to. Another great buffer, because you have 2 of them, is this guy here. He's a very good early champ. Good in the mid late game too. He's good for Doom Tower. Now with hard faction wars too. Have you dove in there yet?
Hard Faction Wars, I have
Yeah.
tried and been
Yeah.
stomped. I just need to
How did
start.
that work? Hang on.
Yeah.
How did that work? Did you finish her when there was 2 less crypts, or was it just the Shadowkin? Sorry, I think it was Dwarf was the end of it.
I finished Derby. I think I got him with Shadowkin.
Yeah,
Had came out, but before the
before the Watcher. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm curious if
So
they're
now
yeah. Go ahead.
so now I just have to finish the
Yeah.
Watchers eventually. But
Yeah. I mean, overall, this is like about $30 and stuff. Canadian, it's like 50. But like this, they value this so high. Because like that's what endgame players are just ripping open, like Pokemon packs, like card packs. So you're able to do this though, eh? Like you're able to do hard to try it.
I could get into it, but I haven't been able to beat any yet.
Does it work for Watchers too? Considering you haven't beaten it.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
And I'm still working on building Watcher team anyway, because
your Barbarian team
should be. I think.
Who stuns? So like this guy stuns. She stuns. You might. For Alika, is she geared?
I don't remember. You have to check.
Extra hit crit. Well, she's not booked.
I have one free banner. I haven't used it. I can't remember how, because I was actually gonna put some new gear on August, and every time it tries to make me use the banner. I'm like, I don't want to use the banner.
So I'll show you how to ignore that quick. So, who's not wearing gear? Valkyrie. So, build her. Valkyrie's in my like top 10 favorite champions still. It does come down to this ability does need to be booked because the shield is massive. She puts like the biggest shield in the game still, I'm pretty sure. But you do need to get her defense. Like it's already at 1300 just from the from your extra areas, your faction and arena and all that, and affinity. But she will like protect your team forever. Like especially if you have any like you have buff expansion champions too, like Wixwall. So the shield she puts on, he would prioritize like expanding it. Where's a set to like this is a 4-piece set, so while it's good and protects her, it takes 4 slots, so we wouldn't want to do that. This is okay because it gives 30% extra defense, but we're looking for because protection can protect the shield she puts on too, and she puts retaliate on as well, just like because you have martyr built. That's the thing. Like they're very similar champions.
Which is probably why I haven't built her, is because it was the same.
So this was the one I was gonna say. This set, I think you've got enough of it. And Valkyrie is one of the like really weird champions, like in rare times, that you want these boots right here. You would want defense boots, and you're gonna try and find gear with speed. I'm not gonna like build her right now, but like I'm just gonna show you like this is. You have the same luck I do. I get defensive sets all the time like this, where I get like, oh, this is great, except it's attack percent. Like this, you want this defense percent right there, and it's got the flat defense. Like, be great. So this set, you got the defense gloves. You have legendary ones. And all I was gonna say was you're trying to get that shield. Mine is like 9,700. But I mean that took regear after regear after regear. Takes a lot. You can't get defense on the weapon. So the weapon you're looking for speed resistance. Because she doesn't need any other stats. HP as well would be good. It's got 1 speed, and so this piece. Well, no, this is better piece, but Anyway, yeah, you just want to... So it's already 2k and only the weapons rolled, but I mean, again, any... This has resistance, you might want that one. I'm just trying... So this is better because it doesn't have attack percent. Because it does nothing for her, that stat. Like this stat here could be 700 and stay there and it wouldn't matter. Another set you could put her in is like this to balance out her missing speed. Where's chest pieces? This one's much better. And helmet. Oh, and you hit 2. I mean, it's got attack on it, but the other stats are all good, and it's got speed. Oh, no, there's already a helmet. Shield. That's a good shield. This would be better just to get her crit, because she's going to do some damage. So, like, this is how you could start her off. And you're trying to get her to 200 speed. Like, 190, 200. You could probably, just with runes, get her to 160, 70. So as long as some of these roll into speed, you should be okay. And you do have
go ahead and put the stuff on her because I need to. I've got gear in my thing anyway that I need to pull into yours.
Yeah. And then again, she's another rare instance. Like you're looking for defense flat on her amulet, which most people get rid of. Me included. I'm so guilty for that I'm like, oh, I don't need this, and then yes, I do. Because there's champions like this. This is where, too, you could slide in something like this, just to give her accuracy, speed. So speed, like, you don't want to give her specifically... she would need 4 pieces for this to be worth it, the block debuffs on her. But this set, for instance, Retaliate would be okay on her. Because it doesn't remove her cooldowns if she's turning around and, like, smacking them. Blood Shield's good, too, because it puts a separate, smaller shield on her every time she attacks. So, like, this ring would be okay. What about this one? No. This is good for Arena, but that's not, like, the last place you use her, really. She's more the rest of the content in the game. This is Resin HP. And, I mean, this does attack stats, so this is still, like, the best attack stat in the game for AoE attackers. So, like, your Ethos, this would be a good set for him. But you gotta get, like, I don't know, like, because, like, every faction is different, like, which one you got rings for and stuff. I hate that. I wish, that's the one thing I wish, like, when they started introducing all these different jewelries, I do wish they were interchangeable. Because, especially the Battle Pass ones are the ones you gotta pay for. Because there's not too many places we can get this for free. And even when the pass is out, you only get like 1 set of legendary gear, I think, out of the materials they give you. So it would be nice if they instead gave us like, oh, you know, you only needed like a couple sets of this instead of needing, like, I get it, like they're like, no, we want you to burn and turn the materials. But so we're gonna look at normal. So this one here, because it has defense percent. Rings are the one thing you can't get 4 stats you want, because you'll get percent, and then like something like this, right? Like you just get flat stats and percentages between those 3. So you, like, we can't get a defense. The best piece we could get would be defense, HP. That's close. But getting all 4 is difficult. There we go. So this right here. Now it's 1% less defense, but I'm only going to roll this to 8, but I just want to see if it hits defense. So it hits HP. So for her, it has to hit defense. Like there's no, you know, accepting that it hits HP instead. You would just keep trying to find pieces like this and don't roll them past 8 so you don't waste your silver. And you're just hoping this hits double. She is one of those champions that's very specific. It has to, like, a fractional set's not going to work for her. Like, it's got to be all in. And so by that I just mean, like, this doesn't benefit her like 2 into HP. It has to be into the defense. And you'll end up rolling a lot of your gear from Spider for this. Just trying to get the because like this is what happens to me when I'm doing it too. Like you just keep getting like attack on a defense ring. It just doesn't work. I'll do one more, but then you can have at her later. So you got one. So this isn't bad. So like this is like a placeholder one for now. Still trying like you can go into the flat stat ones after, but I'm still trying to look for HP percent as a secondary, if possible. And have you had a good weekend so far?
Yeah.
So this one's okay. It's what you'll see like 194, and then the one that hit defense right away is 262. So it's just like 70 defense, and then once you glyph as well, it matters a lot. This was the best one we rolled, so I'll put that on her, and then defense. Anyway, I think it's the only one you got, so I'll put that on her. And yeah, she started off, but her power number will go up into like 130, 40, 50,000 once you, because her main things you want are resistance, speed, defense. And then HP is like the fourth. But like the top ones are defense, speed, and resistance. And she'll cycle this. This is where they kill you, because it's like all of this. It does hit hard, just so you know. Like she does nuke with this. But you want the 20% extra shield. And then the cooldown is mandatory. Like the 3-turn cooldown. But you can put her on a team with, where are they? There's a rare champ that extends duration. There's a couple different champions that do, but like the ones that extend durations of abilities. Wixwell does it as well for shields. So he increases the shield itself, or he does the duration. I forget. But he's perfect. There's a relic too. Where is it? Nope. So haven't gotten it yet, but there's a relic you can get that increases every time they have a shield expire, that their defense goes up by 1% or something like that. It's like 0.5% or 1%. So, and it's up to a max of 20, so they get like an extra 20% defense stat, which means the shield she's putting on are bigger. But just to show right away, she's, almost at 2,700, 2,800, just from no roll. Like these are rolled to 8, but I just mean like the gear is not rolled. And once you glyph it and everything, like I'm gonna guess she'll be between 6,000 and 7,000 just off this gear, and that's without a banner, because you have banners that'll like this will help solve your this is perfect for her right here. The only thing that could be more perfect is if you had the percentage, but you could put a defense banner on her if you want. But the banner is a good spot to put in a resistance one.
So resistance or accuracy more important with her?
No, you don't need accuracy at all. Like
no accuracy.
0. Yeah, she just straight up needs. So this is perfect for her right here, the defense one, except it doesn't have a speed. This is okay too, but like the main one you're looking for, like if you're looking for perfect world banner, defense flat stat, defense percent, HP percent, speed, or defense percent, resistance, speed, and then HP percent. You do need flat stats, so again, like defense flat into percent would be good. Same thing for the chest. If this chest, where this HP one is, if it was defense flat, it's one of the rare cases like you roll it to 16, and if it hit 4 into defense, it's perfect for her because it means her shield's massive. Like that's what I'm looking for at this point to replace on her gear is I have to 4 roll defense percent pieces that hit defense, and then I have to glyph all the other stats. But it's just like at that point it's few and far between. Like the only thing that can make these gloves better if this crit rate was defense instead, which she does need some crit rate because she can hit hard too. Like she can nuke down a whole wave herself in Doom Tower if her like it's hard to balance that many stats because we're talking about 1, 2, 3, which is good, but then if you add HP in and then crit rate, crit damage as well, it gets hard to balance like almost 70% of her stats to be really high.
Yeah.
She has a turn meter thing as well. Each time they place a buff, so that's where she's good for waves, things like that, because she keeps like bringing her turns around. And then decreases turn meter on her A1. This is what kills her though. Is like she has 13 books. I think it's what 6 and 5, so 11 books. Sorry. So overall not bad, but those 11 books are only split between 2 abilities. So that's the hard part. Is like normally there's a third ability there that's eating the books. I think Martyr needed way less books as well, so that's like she kind of like one-ups her there because Martyr has a heal, I think too. Just gonna unhide the faction for or Martyr's comparison. So Martyr brings decreased defense, which makes her more valuable, and then she has the counterattack and increased defense. And decreased. So all of Martyr's stuff just became more valuable over the years, where Valkyrie's like bosses and waves, and she can't do outside of that. She's not like people used to use her in arena, but for arena now, like people just have so many debuff strippers or buff strippers, they would just strip the shield, and then all of a sudden everything she does is useless. Like she's a one-trick pony. It's like that's what she does. She puts a big shield on with retaliate, and you try to get her to keep rotating through it. Where Martyr's like, hey, for the same amount of books, you're gonna get 3 other utility spells out of her. Getting decreased attack, decreased defense, and provoke, all on short cooldowns. Like one's on her A1, so she's just constantly spamming it, and then one's on her on a 4-turn cooldown. So she's just like rotating through it because it lasts 2 turns. It's only 2-turn cooldown, and then her increased defense and counterattacks the exact same cooldown as Valkyrie. So yeah. But yeah, it's if you're having trouble with hard mode now, like that is a champion to think about rotating in here. Is that Valkyrie could help like keep all these guys alive so they could pump out the damage.
Okay.
I'm curious how this team would.
Well, I mean, I haven't done any or survived one yet, so I guess.
Yeah, they're overtuned, eh? Like they hit hard is what I mean. Like they usually have a support champ like this that in the front that you gotta take out.
You want to collect my? I haven't collected my clan boss stuff. I was just about ready to jump in the shower, and I saw you online. I was like, oh hey,
yeah, no, I was
just
jumping on. I'm gonna. I think I got one more primal to open on the free to play, and that's it. But I think they're on 7-hour cooldowns. I might do them when I get back from work. I gotta go to work in 2 hours or an hour and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, I just work at second job of the many jobs I have to have now.
Yeah.
Our cost of living in Canada is getting stupid. Like it's just. I won't bring all that in here, but yeah, like our provincial governments just don't have like rent control basically. So like any renting or even our real estate, like in the last 5 years, our housing, which I think happened everywhere, but like it bubbled basically. Like it's houses that were like 200,000-300,000 are now like 600,000 to 800,000.
Wow.
And then the mortgage rates went up by like your APRs are at like 6 to 7%. So like your borrowing, like your mortgage borrowing is so high. The percentage on it, the bank's percent it's nutty. So this wave looks like it's gonna take us down because it's got the taunter in the middle there. Just so you know, for all the hard faction wars, all the first waves are the same. I think they're all mirrors of each other. It's just the conditions to beat them change. So you're like this one opens with like get stuns, and then another one might open with like put 20 poisons out, and then another one might be like the third condition for surviving might be like put out 40 debuffs before the end of the thing, Another one might be like place 40 shields or continuous heals. They're all slightly different. I haven't gotten to one of the boss. I'm sorry. I've one crypt at a boss. The other ones I haven't gotten to the boss yet. And instead, you know how other faction wars normal, the hardest boss is usually the last one for most of them. In faction wars hard, they put the hardest boss first. So the other two bosses, according to the test server people, are easier than the first boss. The first boss is just annoying. Wow. It heals itself, it strips buffs, it places buffs on itself, like, or it steals them, I don't know. But it just it rotates through its turns very quickly, like it's, and you only have 100 turns to beat it, I think, too. Like you can't, it's the only boss that like you don't have a lot of time to kill it. It flies through its turns, and you're like trying to kill it, and it just it's very quick, fast, dirty kind of thing, and it's very disliked. So that was like the only reason you're failing barbarians is gear. They just need better gear down the road. Like you've got the champions with the abilities there. They got through the first wave fine. It's just they need to be stronger. This looks good here. Yeah, so this is what I mean. So this one for the undead is poison. Drop 20 poisons. This wave team, just so you know, the hard part of this is she purges debuffs, he purges debuffs, and he purges debuffs. So if your team can stay alive, the first thing you want to do is kill the Jingle Hunter, because they have no revive. Then kill the Haikatoon. Then this guy. And then Cardio. Because he will, these two will full heal each other constantly. And until these three are gone, like these three enough are, like they keep the whole waves alive and keep them protected and keep putting buffs on them. Like she puts a huge shield out, so you really only get 2 turns every, I think it's 10 turns to do damage. So it takes like 20 turns, like like 15, 20 turns just of rotations to get him down. And that's if you don't have ignored abilities. Like Rhodos ignores, and so does Annie. So they might be able to kill faster. But the hard part is this wants poison debuffs, and these guys just strip it. And they put block debuffs out. So you have to have where is she? So like Madame Ceres or a champion like her should be on the team to strip their debuffs, which Elegaeus does. So once his blessing's on him, he might be able to help you. Like just like wait, you have to manual these, by the way. That is the other thing to keep in mind. You might want to +2 him as well, because he he is 6-star ascended. So him getting those extra stats would matter. It's just I wouldn't do it if you're not going to use him anywhere else. Like if you're only going to use him in the crypt, then maybe don't do it. But if you're going to use him elsewhere, then he might be worth it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll let you go because I gotta start getting ready, and I gotta rip that one last shard.
Yeah.
And, but yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get. I gotta get out and work on my garden today.
Yeah. Did you see Shizit says Fishbones got a mythical?
Ah, these mythical people, man.
Where did he say it? Oh.
It's not in the chat or whatever is up there, but
yeah. Well, there's a ton of stuff coming, so it's it's an interesting. It's probably gonna bring a lot of people back to the game because it's the first big event they've done in a while. Have you seen the trailer for it?
I have not.
Okay, here it's. bring it up quick.
Well, it would have been nice to have one red at least, but that's cool.
Yeah.
I expected none.
Yeah, I wish, man. Like I fingers were crossed.
Oh, yeah. You expected.
Like this is there's a streamer called Boozer, and he knows a lot of the Krakens in the game. Like he's a free to play guy, but he opens shards for a lot of the spenders. And there's a guy who had 1,500 of those shards of primals.
How
He just put a video up, so that's like thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
And you'd have to be buying them every week, saving them up for months, because you can only buy so many. Like like Raid actually does limit the whale spending. It keeps them like, oh, you can only spend like a couple thousand a week. That's how they do it. So yeah, it's I was gonna pull up the trailer, but they don't have it. There it is, Chaos Awakes. So, well, let me, so this is the, oh, come on. I hate moving the windows around, sorry. So, this is the trailer they did. I'll start it over. They're changing everything in the game. Like, the town is going to be all broken and corrupted.
Oh. You don't have it on you're not showing it.
Oh, it's a delay. It's like a 30-second delay.
Oh.
It should be up there in a second on the stream.
There it is.
Yeah. And I'll try and jump in quick to the new champions.
Oh, I see it.
I'm not going to watch the whole lore video, but this champion here, tell me when it's on there.
Oh, you're working on lore now?
Just, yeah, you should see me pause on a girl in golden armor.
Okay.
So she's the new login legendary.
Okay.
And then, where is it? The dwarf's in this video too, I think. So this is the new boss. This one here, she's a mythical, but you can earn her too. There's like a path. I don't want to get in trouble with the videos that they suggest, so there's, hang on. Not for me, I just mean like channels like this, like raids, they might show like other channels, and I don't know what people put for thumbnails and stuff. Where's video shorts? Here's stolen. So here's the new fusion. They did it as a short though, so I don't know why they didn't do a widescreen one.
Huh. You were saying that everyone's saying the new fusion's really good. So.
Oh, he's nutty, man. As long as his multipliers are good, he is nutty. I didn't watch a video yet on the test server if he's a dwarf, and he's apparently better than Brogni.
Huh.
Let me see. Tholen. See if they've been able to test him yet. Bring up his pictures. So he just keeps hitting and ignoring defense, basically based on the amount of people on the team and what he's fighting. If they're demon spawn, if they're demon spawn from the corrupted faction or a boss, it keeps like, or boss's minions, he's like, hey, I'm just gonna ignore your defense. I'll ignore your defense. I get to go again, by the way, and I'm gonna attack again. Oh, ignore your defense. So I just grabbed a random guy's video, but here I'm just gonna mute him. So he attacks all enemies on an A1, 25% chance to throw weaken on. If the target's corrupted, a boss or minions, it's the large weaken. It's 25%. Sorry. Gets an extra turn if the weaken debuff is placed. That's an A1, and then he.
Wow.
let me see, because they like to go slow and read them. A2 attacks one enemy twice. Each hit ignores 25% of the defense. If they're from the Alliance, a boss, or a minion, it ignores 50% of the defense instead. Each hit decreases the target's attack by 5% up to 25%. Each hit also increases his attack by 5% up to 50%. So every time he goes, and it goes down to a 3-turn cooldown, every time he uses this, he increases his attack up to 50%. Then his next abilities, because he has a passive and another ability, he attacks all enemies twice. Oh, he's still moving around. I thought I paused it, sorry. Attacks all enemies twice before attacking, places a 50% increase on himself. And then for each crit he lands, after the first crit, increases the damage dealt on the second hit by 10%. And he ignores unkillable and shields. And then his final, his passive, where is it? It's called Rabid Fury. Where'd it go? Yeah, he's like holding it back. So if he's, here it is here, Evil's Nightmare. Activates Demon Breaker every 5th turn that he takes. And enemies from the Corrupted Alliance, bosses, or minions cannot land crits on him. So he's just immune to crit damage. Like, or being crit. Like, it's always a normal hit on him. And then his ability they're talking about, the Demon Breaker, that's his A1. So that's his attack all enemies. Before he attacks, he puts the weaken on them. And then it grants him the extra turn. So he can cycle his turns. Like, he just sounds insane.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all foaming at the mouth to get him on the test server. But as long as his multipliers are good, then he's probably going to be one of the best, like, especially because he's a legendary. Like, he's going to be one of the best in the game.
Yeah.
Let me see if they have any info on him yet.
Well, if they haven't even got him on the test server
yeah,
yet,
they don't know. He's coming soon. He's their early report on him is 4.5 stars out of 5, and they have him as a near 5 on everything except for Waves. He's a 4, and Sand Devil he's a 3. They have him at 4 or higher on everything else. No multiplier info yet. But yeah, he is. They're all saying he looks nuts. As long as his multipliers are good, he's off the charts. All right, but I'm gonna let you go. I gotta get going too. But it was good talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good day, sir.
You too. Take it easy, and thanks for watching, guys.
Right.
I'm gonna open the rest of shards tonight. The other 2 primals on this other accounts. All right. Have a good rest of the afternoon on Sunday, guys. Bye.